Boom, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Arie here, and today I'm gonna be talking about what is the best Facebook ad strategy going into 2019. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of different strategies, and I'm gonna be telling you exactly why I think this is the best. And I'm also gonna talk about, in my opinion, why some of the other ones may be most fitting for a certain type of person. That might sound a little confusing, but just stay throughout the video and you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I don't have time today to properly get set up and film a video, so I'm just gonna film throughout my day basically, and just to be as efficient as possible because I still want to be consistent with my videos. As you can see, I got my skate shoes on, which means I'm about to go skate. A lot of my work today involved basically just talking to suppliers and talking to potential personal brand influencers, which, like I said, is it's one of the priorities for my current brand. Yeah, I do gotta get going, so let me grab my stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the skateboard that Taylor gave me for Christmas. It's pretty awesome, but I think it's so cool that I don't want to skate it. I want to just keep it for my wall. Oh, can't forget the AirPods. I don't like being that guy, but honestly, AirPods are like one of the best investments I've ever made. You gotta hydrate. Alright guys, just waiting for the elevator, but the first thing that I kind of want to mention is that all Facebook ad strategies work, and I know that's hard to understand for a lot of people. Hold up, just got in the elevator. And I know that might be hard to understand for a lot of people, but the thing is, if you stick to a strategy, it will work. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, what everything is all about is the product and your ad creative. So if you have an amazing product and an amazing ad, no matter what type of Facebook ads you run, like what strategy you want to follow, it will work. So knowing that, the next thing that you need to understand is basically when to use what strategy. Sorry for the bad audio, guys. I know this is kind of a weird video. I usually just sit down, but like I said, this is gonna save me a lot of time, and I definitely don't want to miss my skate sesh today, so you know, you gotta sacrifice something, right? Oh yeah, and some of you guys were asking me what car I drive. I drive this 2014 Ford Fusion. It's a little dirty right now, but it's actually a really nice car. Let me show you the inside real quick. You got the leather, everything. You got the screen. It's actually really, really nice. I put this thing on here, it looks pretty nice, makes it look cleaner. The exotic car that I do want to get sometime in the future is an Audi R8. I've always loved Audi R8s. They've like been my dream car for a while. But right now, I mean, obviously not trying to flaunt or anything or flex, but I definitely have way more than enough to buy an Audi R8. But the thing is, my first priority, the first investment that I want to make in 2019 is actually in a house. So once I do that, then I'll buy my exotic, just because it wouldn't really make sense for me to buy it here in Minnesota. And also it wouldn't make sense in general because, like, you know, that's such a big liability at the end of the day. And I have so many things that I'm focusing on that it just wouldn't make sense right now. But that is one of my goals for 2019, so you'll definitely be seeing that this year at some point. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about today. A lot of people have been coming out with really amazing detailed YouTube videos showing a lot of really cool strategies. But the thing, like I said, you have to understand is that since all strategies work, now what you need to find is basically which strategy will work best for your budget, guys. That is the key here, because, and yes, I do have the camera like pretty much on a stand right now, so this is safe, don't worry. But like I said, so for example, I know of a strategy that's really, really efficient, which is like, you know, spending on PPE ads first, right? To not only get social proof, but also to test out different creatives. And then from there, taking that data and starting your website conversion ads with lookalikes. And that sounds a little bit complex. It's really not. It's actually very simple. And honestly, it is a smart strategy, but of course that strategy does cost a lot more money to implement. And the reason why is because you have to spend money up front on the PPE ad in order to get any sort of data, right? So if you're gonna test that strategy out, which I said is really smart, I think you need to have at least $1,000 to $2,000 to spend. I mean, it really depends on how, like, because you really should run your PPE ad for at least like $25 to like $100 to really have a clear idea of which group, what group of people, what demographic, what you know, what age ranges, platforms, all that, what converts the best for you, and also just to get enough video views to even create lookalikes in the first place. That's that strategy, right? That strategy is very smart, it works very well, it's strategic, and I love that. But like I said, it does take a higher budget. So my first stop right now is actually the skate shop. This is the local skate shop here in Minneapolis. It's called Familia. I actually got to get a new skateboard, some new trucks, some new wheels, some new bearings, some new grip tape, and maybe even some new shoes. And yeah, this is the type of stuff that I splurge on, guys. No designer, just a lot of skateboarding gear, basically. So yeah, I'll be right back, show you all the stuff I got, and continue talking about the Facebook strategy that I think is the best. So stay tuned. I hate it's so cold because it's such a beautiful day, but I got a whole new setup, guys. I got a fresh new board, a Paul Rodriguez board. I got the new Converse Louis Lopez shoe. I don't usually skate Converse shoes, but you know, Louis Lopez is actually one of my favorite skaters. He's a young guy, absolutely killing it. So I figured, you know what, I gotta support my boy Louis Lopez. I don't actually know him, but hopefully one day I'll meet him. But yeah, so I thought I'd support him and get his shoe. I heard it's really good though, so that's good. And I'm actually on my way to the skate park, Familia HQ. So this skate shop actually has like a separate headquarter that has like a big skate park, so indoor skate park. So that's where I'm going right now, and it's gonna be really fun. So let me show you just a little more closely what I got. It's pretty nice, the Paul Rodriguez primitive deck. I'm gonna go skate real quick, but quickly I want to tell you, you know, my strategy, I'd love to test with at least 10 different ad sets, all at $5 a day minimum. Of course, if you have a higher ticket product, you could go higher. You could do $10 a day. That's what I've been doing, but $5 a day works just fine. And the reason why I love this strategy is because you don't need a big budget, right? You can find winning products with a smaller budget. Now the thing is, like I said, the PPE strategy is smarter. I'm not gonna lie, like, it is a more strategic way to do it, but it just requires a higher budget. So if you don't have at least like 1,000 to 2,000, then it might not be even worth it to, you know, try out. Whereas this strategy, I would say the minimum to have is $500, because, you know, you'll spend $50 a day. So, you know, 500 is gonna last you 10 days, but you really, you know, if your first product test doesn't work, you need to take it slow, right? Don't just try to boom, 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 test so many products. Make sure you analyze exactly why it didn't work, and that's gonna allow you to really have a successful product test, the next product test. So that's why I think it's the most cost-efficient way to test products and to run Facebook ads. And I have a few more specific things to talk about in regards to that strategy, but I really am itching to go skate, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hey guys, so unfortunately after skating I was completely exhausted and went to get some food, took a shower, and then me and my girlfriend watched the Fire Festival documentary, which by the way I strongly recommend. It's so good. These guys basically drop shipped a music festival and didn't have a supplier to fulfill the orders. It's insane. But anyways, I'm sorry, I know this has been a very scattered video, but the conclusion is the best strategy is still minimum 10 ad sets, $5 to $10 a day each, single interest, narrowed down by engaged shoppers, targeting e-packet countries or worldwide, excluding low converting countries, 7-day click or 1-day view. Still the best way to do it. This is the way that I've been testing products continuously, and if you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I've been having extremely successful product tests in the past few months, and same with my students, so there's definitely proof to back that up. But like I said, every other strategy works just as well. It's really, at the end of the day, all about your product and your video, because that's what's gonna sell your product. It's not really the strategy that's actually gonna sell your product. You could have the best strategy in the world and still not make a single sale, but it's not because of the strategy, it's because of the product, video, or even sometimes the website. So keep that in mind, guys. Nothing has changed in that regard. I mean, the only things that have changed are, you know, new things in terms of scaling, like CBO campaigns and utilizing a little more Google than before, but nothing else besides that. So keep that in mind, guys. So hopefully I cleared up exactly what the video title is about. I hope you learned something from this. So just continue to test confidently with my strategy if my strategy is the one you're following, and keep putting a huge emphasis on your product, on your descriptions. Make sure that you're selling the product well, you're hammering those pain points that the customer might be feeling, and positioning your product as the ultimate solution for those pain points. And of course, continue to make amazing videos that highlight those pain points as well, and positions your product as a solution. That's the key to this, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and of course, guys, make sure you give me a fat thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed any of my videos. Giving me a thumbs up helps me so much. And the last thing I want to mention is that the Inner Circle waitlist is still open. I'm doing the live stream on the 29th of January, but it is preferable for you to be in the waitlist, so make sure you sign up for that in the link in the description. It's gonna be amazing. I'm extremely excited to release it, and I definitely want you to be a part of the live stream. I'm gonna be doing a course giveaway and a cash giveaway, and of course I'm gonna be giving away a ton of valuable information, so make sure you join. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Nike's on my feet, keep keep my cipher complete like in the Nikes on my feet, keep my cipher complete like in the Nikes